Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life good. Hang on, I need a drink. I'm on the juice, baby. I'm on the juice. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail, guys. It's got to be the tongue. Has to be. Okay? Now, it rained like crazy last night. A lot of washed out puddles and all this sort of stuff. Can't get down the ball field. It's underwater. So what did I do? 300 kettlebell swings. Let's see what we got. The first notes of the day, and we'll talk about the tongue. The first notes of the day. Don't need no stinking warm-up. Okay, all of you that have been following this and have my book, True Power to the Max, you can have it today for $10. Best book ever written on the pedagogy of trumpet. Quote, unquote, by Jerome Cowell. Anyway, guys, you know if you've been following. 3 rules: relax the corners, proper tongue placement, and don't overblow. Guys, those are all vitally important to the whole thing, but the tongue controls everything. I'm not going to go off on my little tangent about tongue control now. I'm sure you know what that entails. Tongue controls everything. It just does. Guys, you can't possibly keep those corners relaxed if the tongue isn't in the right spot. You can't possibly do it. But on the flip side, here's the good news: you can't stretch if the tongue is in the right place. It's close to impossible. I'm not going to say it's impossible, because if you want to do it, I suppose you can do it. Okay? Now, overblowing is going to ruin all your good intentions about the corners in the tongue. It can just blow everything apart. So, which one is the most important? Look, there isn't a trumpet player that we want to listen to. Let's do that. Now, one trumpet player that we want to listen to. I'll take that back. You might want to listen to different players for subjective reasons. There's one player that has great chops that was tightening their corner. Not one. Can't name me one. I'll just say you're wrong. So don't even bother. Okay? And, again, there's only one way to keep them relaxed, and that is the proper tongue placement. Tip of the tongue against the soft inner red of the bottom lip. All right? Now, with that said, think about what I just said. The corners can't stretch if the tongue's in the right place. They can't. I'll get to that in a second. They can, but. All right? The point is, if the tongue's in the right place, you don't have to spend 1 iota of 1 nanosecond thinking about the corners. Now, if you start getting, if you start to crash, if you know your E flat above isn't coming out, whatever, it's getting tight. How do you fix that? You relax it, but you fix your tongue. There is not moving, not tightening up if the tongue is in the right place. Now, wherever the tongue goes, the muscles of the embouchure follow. The tongue goes back, ah, e. Look what I did. I'm not trying to do that. It's just the syllable, the way the syllables form. Ah, e. The tongue, you have to stretch if you're using the E syllable. People don't think they are, but they are. Okay? Now, the tongue's forward. That tongue doesn't move. Octave rips. Now, once again, try this without spit buzzing. We've done this before. Try it again. See how blue my lips are? Guys, that's blood. That's blood flow. That is the healthiest thing in the whole world for a trumpet player. It's not the healthiest thing in the whole world. But put the tongue against the bottom lip, tip. And I don't care if you play this way or not. Just do this for me now. Okay, through the teeth and press it hard. Okay, now while you're doing that, breathe if you have to. Don't spit buzz. Try to tighten the corners. Pull the corners back in a smile. Try. Guys, you have to force yourself to do it to even get a little bit of stretch. It doesn't work. The tongue controls everything. Guys, it's got to be the tongue. Now, overblowing. That can blow the tongue out of the water. Easily, all your good intentions are out the window if you're overblowing. Okay? A la Stan Mark, yes, you can get some results. Okay? But here's the deal. The more you just consciously practice with as little air as possible, what you get on a job, don't worry about it. Overblowing. But if you day after day after day, just to get a sniff, there's nobody in the world that can get that kind of persistence, that kind of tone and power and compression when a spit buzz. Very, very few. That's all with the tongue. That's all with the tongue. Okay? That's all I'm thinking about. So, should you be oh well, I'm going to keep my corners relaxed. And you get on a job, a performance, whatever. Okay. Now, we got a high C at the end of this Sousa march. And I want to be nice and fresh for it, so I'm going to keep it nice and relaxed. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we're getting like crashing a little bit. I don't want to think about that. Okay, here comes the high C. Oh my God, keep it relaxed. No. Guys, that's not what you can be thinking about. Just think about that. Think about that. If that holds, your high C is going to come out like a charm if you don't overblow. Well, if you overblow, it's not going to hold. All right? Guys, that's it. The tongue has to be your first order of business. All right? All right. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables that'll live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Guys, get yourself a 35-pound kettlebell. 15 to 20 pound if you're a woman. I can give you a kettlebell class worked into a trumpet lesson. I just sold a handful of mouthpieces yesterday. All of you should be getting your mouthpieces soon. Guys, you get a free lesson. Most of you take advantage of that. Some of you don't. If you get a free lesson, grab a kettlebell and I'll do that with you. All right? Summer's coming, man. Look ripped on the beach with your shirt off. I do. Senior citizen, man. Just freaking shredded. Anyway, guys, that's it. Love you all. We'll talk again tomorrow.